Oh my gosh.
One enemy remaining.
Yes, and he will get taken down to the last man. Matrix in a 1v5.
Toxins going up.
Max Salo! He can do Alvin. Well,
It's on fire.
ending in the time
remaining.
but it's going to be K9 peeking at the right moment. Takes out one Donyash left in the 1v2. KO is low, but KO.
Defenders win.
Kasa is going to get pushed back after a push on the beam. Molly's on
One
point.
enemy remaining.
Go out actually the last man. He's going to get put down, and that's a flawless round coming. The plant will find the way out.
10 seconds left.
Oh my gosh. That was what?
One enemy remaining.
Lockdown will be utilized. Overall, we'll find another, and that is going to be Ashley also going down. Was that Odin or Ares?
That was Ares. Was high.
Oh, Max Salad and K9 both are pushing forward here. Take
Oh,
down two concerns.
that's an Ares, yes, definitely an Ares.
One enemy remaining.
Yep.
Spike down
They're
B.
going to they get out.
Enemy remaining.
Alvin is going to be putting down Don Yash, and the lockdown will be destroyed. And they will find that final kill. They
Dangerous territory.
kill
Oh,
shot, kill shot.
triple kill? Triple kill?
Spike
Yes.
down A.
That is a triple kill.
Alvin finds, Alvin is taken out, but the angle is going to be held by K9. Well, he's almost just
enemy
one touching this
remaining.
out, but in
Spike down A.
That was they lined up exactly at the moment. What a beautiful shot.
Seconds left.
oh, Matrix though.
And
It's not good.
Alvin.
There's no push coming in. They are waiting for the last one to try and go in here. They take out one. Alvin is good for one. Matrix though. Little afraid of he will get retained.
Oh,
Last goes angle by Max Salad here. Max Salad going to be 3 against 2. Will put him down.
Last
And it's
player
going to be a
standing.
1v1 right now. Don Yash. Molly is going to delay things. And K9 with the 3K.
Come on, let's go!
Give me those stuff.
Who's next?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gamer.LK's Logitech G Valorant Pro League. And today's game is gonna be between EvoX Esports and EvoX Gaming. And joining me for the cast today is gonna be Kairi. Hi, Kairi.
hitter.
So today, interesting matchup here. Obviously, at the start of the tournament, if someone said that Max was going to be playing against EvoX, I would have heavily favored towards Max. But having seen them perform yesterday against Phoenix and throughout the entire tournament, I feel like this might be an even matchup and maybe even end up in a
Definitely.
1-1. And if I'm not mistaken, hopefully we will have the group scores on screen shortly. I think whoever wins this will go into the playoffs. So it's a critical match for both teams because Max lost 2-0 to NA and they won 2-0 against Phoenix. Same thing for EvoX as well. And so EvoX basically beat Phoenix 2-0. They lost to NA 2-0. So both EvoX and Maximum are currently having the same number of points here. So the winner of this will be moving into the playoffs. Now the interesting part here is if it's going to be a 1-1, I'm not entirely sure how the tiebreaker is going to work. Need to check with our referees how the tiebreaker is going to work. But if it ends up in a 1-1, it obviously makes things a lot more interesting. Having said that, a massive shout out to our sponsors just before we do get into the game. Logitech G, obviously coming in absolute clutch multiple times for the Valorant community, having quarterly tournaments, and now joining up with Gamer.LK for the Valorant Pro League, as well as the entire event is powered by Viewsonic Gaming and of course energized by Red Bull as always. And having said that, Kyril, I think we should be able to take a look at the rosters. Hopefully, if we can get into that, and also the map picks of what we are going to be playing on. I think the first map is going to be on Ascent, but I am not sure which of the teams picked it. We'll have to wait for the map picks to see who picks up what here. But I think it was Ascent, and maybe I think Maximum Esports loves Ascent, but so does EvoX, because EvoX picked up Ascent against Phoenix yesterday. But yeah, right? Yes. So I'm assuming, regardless of if it is an Ascent from either side, it's going to be a very even matchup. The second map is going to be what is going to be interesting. What who picks up what is going to be the interesting part. So, Kyrie, who are you favoring right now for the matchup? Who are you supporting if you want to pick a team here?
You always do this to me. But I
a team.
think, based on yesterday's games, I think I would go with EvoX. Definitely.
So you're saying EvoX. So, okay. By default, I shall go with Max here. I think it will all be down to how well Zipper performs. But we do have the map picks coming up. So, yes, predicted Ascent is going to be our first pick. It's going to be for Maximum Esports, and EvoX is going to pick up Bind. I'm not entirely sure whether we saw Bind before. Yeah, we did yesterday, right? We did see Bind.
First game, I think.
First game. Yeah, first game against Phoenix. So, we know how good they were on Bind. And how good they were on Ascent as well against Phoenix Gaming. So it's going to be interesting to see how these players perform on Ascent. I feel like anyone who wins Ascent will win the series.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like the first map will decide the pace, especially the scoreline, right? I feel like
That's true.
Either team has a very dominant performance on Ascent, that is going to tilt the other team, and I feel like they will end up losing that second game as well. So my prediction is anyone who wins the first map will end up winning the second one as well. But I want it to be a 1-1 just to make things interesting for the group, because that is going to make things spicy, right? Because we will not know who is going to go through. And with that, we do have the rosters coming out. Let's take a look at who the players for today's matchup is going to be. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was the two rosters coming out. Let's have a look at the agent selection here. Zipper, obviously one of the best raise mins in the country, going to be sticking to that raise. Alvin has proven to be one of a really good jet in the country as well. I mean, definitely top tier here. Picks up the jet back salad. Is going to be on that Killjoy. We saw some insane performance from him coming out on Ascent. Shehan is going to be on that signature Sova Overlord on the Astra with K9 on the KO. So both sides almost similar matchups. The only difference is the two controllers here. EvoX going with Astra and Maximum Esports going with the Brimstone on Hoda. But I feel like this is Maximum Esports' favorite, the lineup.
Yes, I think
Just
so
because
too.
of Zipper on Raze on Ascent. If he's having a good day, this is going to be an easy game for Maximum. It I feel like it will all come down to how well Zipper performs. But it is going to be Max on the defense with EvoX on the attack for the first round, and we already see default coming out from side of EvoX here. Turnt immediately going to get taken down. Bit of utility being thrown left, right, and center for the time being, at least. No real aggression from any of the sides. But that's Zipper taking out the Killjoy, and that's a player down already. That Max Salad going down for the count. So it's already a 4v5 for the attack. Oh, Hiroraz hiding inside the smoke, going to peek through again. Alvin did not catch Hiroraz crossing, so K9 also every attack. Hiroraz does get spotted out. They are moving towards A side here. A little bit of mid control has been taken. We do see K9 also moving towards this A side. Zipper still holding this A main entry here at Archers. Moving slowly. Ooh, the right clicks are coming out from Hiroraz.
30
Puts Alvin
seconds
down.
left.
Already down to a 3v5 here. Zipper playing fire
Oh,
with
the
the
run
shot.
and gun. That's a
K9.
good one.
Oh, they pick up a few. 18 seconds left. They really need to get the plant down now. 15 seconds on the clock. It's a 3v3. Overlord picks up another on to Maya here. Who would have thought?
enemy
What
remaining.
picks up one.
10
Defense
seconds
for
left.
another. Down to the last
Spike
man, and
down
they will
A.
put him down. We
Tagged in
can
10.
with the 2K to clean up the round. And that is going to be Maximum Esports taking that first pistol round.
Right clicks.
Classic right click, the most OP thing in the game so
I
far.
know. No matter how hard they nerf it, it's just still too OP.
Yep.
Bot coming back.
So going into the buy round for the side of Maximum Esports, they are going with this full buy. So 5 Spectres in play with full shields. A bit of a default here coming out. 4 players huddled up towards this B side, 3 at tiles. Going in for this mid control, there is going to be the Brimstone holding this. No real aggression so far. We need to be careful. A player has moved into cubby here. A very slow play coming out from the side. He's going to back off. He spots out one, tags him down a little bit, throws out the molly. Alvin does get spotted. Max Salad is going to take out Hirora. That's huge. That's a Spectre recovered. And we can pick up another on
Spike
the
down, mid.
There's a bit of a iffy situation here. The Alvin does manage to run away with his life.
Oh,
Okay, as I say that, Maya will put him down. And Zipper, backstabbing Overlord here, takes out another down to the last 2 players here.
oh, but Salad
the
gets
right clicks
killed.
went supreme.
Spike down mid.
This is expensive
30 seconds
for
left.
Maximum
Very
Esports.
Player standing.
It's down to a 1v1. Zipper on full health, full shields here. Max Salad on 4 HP, so this is a scary part here. If he does get the backstab, he can clutch it out. But
Actually,
Zipper though, very healthy
10
here.
seconds left.
running out of
Okay, the
time,
sound
but
kill.
she would definitely get the plant money.
This is massive.
Oh, no.
Planted.
No way does he die to this.
She just missed. Oh, my god.
No
Yeah.
way.
That was a
Zipper
nice one
with
for
the-
Zipper.
Game. Love explosions.
No
Well, he
way.
tried. He tried. That was a good
Yeah, so
one.
this, if I remember right, Zipper was the one who got 3 kills with satchels.
Oh my gosh.
And that was during the pistol round. Oh, yeah, it was during the pistol. He had 2 satchels. He managed to get 3 kills with the satchels. Provided that, I mean, the opposing team was a little bit low on HP. But that was a massive round. That was a very expensive round for the side of Maximum Esports. They will have to buy up on 4 players here. They will go in for that full Spectre round. Whereas we do have the full buy coming out from EvoX here. They're going to be very happy with that
Scanning ahead.
round.
Bomb buddy out.
Boombot will go through. I mean, to get some information. He's just zip a hole in this side though. Very slow push again. Obviously, EvoX, we saw them play yesterday as well. They do have this very slow play coming out each and every time. Nano Swarm going to force Zipper back, and it's going to be Max Salad being able to get that ultimate orb. Alvin trying to push forward here. Molly is going to delay things a little bit. They have got quite a bit of space up here in markets. And now we have 3 players, or rather all 4 players huddled up towards this mid side here.
Kill confirmed.
Oh, Hero Raz with the run and gun takes out Overlord.
Flash.
Throws out the flash.
Caution.
Get some information. Does not really find anyone. That's a rifle down on the side of EvoX.
30 seconds left.
What I hear spots out one. The Owl drone will get taken down. Alvin still king. At mid here, Maya takes down K9 as well. He's good for the kill on Prashant. Spectre's reign supreme against his rifle. What is happening right now? Alvin in trouble here. If Alvin goes down, yes he does. What a good for 2
10
here.
seconds left.
They're looking for more horrible round for
EvoX.
EvoX here. That's that, good for 1.
Just managed to get one. Get it.
Oh,
Oh my!
oh my lord, this man is an absolute
He
beast.
is a beast. I did not foresee that.
The taps coming through from Max Salad. I mean, we did see
That
him
reaction speed.
Get a-
Exactly.
yesterday getting a triple
Insane.
kill on B side, but some crazy shots coming out from him. But nevertheless, it's 3 rounds on the board for the side of Maximum Esports, and it's going to force EvoX into a full save here. They are going for a couple of sheriffs here, or actually 5 sheriffs. What? That's the first.
5 sheriffs. And that's the first time I'm ever seeing a team going with 5 sheriffs.
And we did see 5 marshals from
Oh.
Phoenix.
I see.
That was on Icebox, if I'm not mistaken. If my memory serves me right, at least. But yes, it is going
It's
to be
gonna
a
be
5
interesting.
sheriff round. We have a pause. Who called the pause actually? It was. Wait, who actually called the pause? Yes, it was actually on the side of EvoX who called the pause. So it is a technical pause. I'm not entirely sure what the issue is, but until we do wait for it again, I feel like Maximum Esports has been watching EvoX game. They know that they like to play slow, so not a lot of aggression
Exactly.
from Max either. Normally they are extremely aggressive, but they are trying to match the pace that EvoX plays at and forcing them to make the mistake instead. To have the round resuming back up into the 4th round here. Recon Dart will fly into markets here. Oh, Zipper! 2 quick kills, a collect coming out from him, picks up 2. Going to satchel himself up on B tiles. It's down to a 3v5 already. Giroraz will be put down by K9 with a lovely headshot coming out with that sheriff. Weekend spots out 1, trying to tag him down. Let's take quite a bit of damage. And Zipper will clean up Shehan here on the solo.
Getting his 3rd kill.
It's a
One
tough
enemy
round
remaining.
for EvoX, obviously. Maya will take out Maxamak.
Definitely.
K9 good for 2 kills here with the sheriff.
Stim beacon here.
K9, even yesterday he was an absolute beast. Now he is going to be rotating towards his beast side. But Maya has other things to say. Will take him out at a main, and that is going to be the 4th round secured by Maximum Esports here. Off to a really good start. EvoX need to stop the bleeding. They are going for another full buy here, so hopefully they can stop it this time around. Overlord here is going to be on half shields, but the rest of them are going to be on full utility. They have the lockdown ready as well, so hopefully this will be the round that EvoX can bring it back.
Bomb buddy out.
Robot will go through to get some information and he will back off immediately. Again, a default coming out here from side of EvoX. They have not really switched up from this default even once. Our drone been taken out. Maya holding Garden here with his turret in place. Hero's going to be forced from the back of side, taking a little bit of damage, but he peeks through. Let's be careful. Oh.
Manages to get KJ.
Smoke's down.
A good peek. Very, very
Good
well
peek.
timed peek coming out from him.
He does have his ult. He can stop the push if he choose to ult at this point, but it's a bit of a slow push coming in from EvoX.
39 seconds on the clock.
30 seconds left.
Trying to go into a side here, but there are people here already. Hero Rush is picking through gems. Finds one, but K9 is going to pick through Gardens, and Overlord is going to take out Maya as well. It's really good, but 9 seconds on the clock. K9 and Overlord going to be good for a few. Overlord.
Spike down.
They have to plant at this point. Will they run out of time? But no, I think they do have time. Yes, just a nick of time.
Zippa has his ultimate, but it's going to be. Oh, wow.
Wow,
K9 uses it.
it
immediately.
really worked for them. It's just
K9 committed his ulti though, just to stop Zippa from using his ultimate, because as soon as he heard the showstopper go up, he popped his ultimate to counter it. I think that was the right move because they needed to save as many rifles as possible, and losing players to the showstopper was not part of the plan. So K9, good reaction coming out from him, and we do see Maxim Esports being thrown into a save now. A Marshall, a judge in the hands of Maya. Zippa is going to be on a sheriff. Bit of a broken by coming out. Shock darts is going to force Weekend out of this. Heroraz is going to be good for the kill on to Max Salad here. As a rifle recovered. And Maya will back off with Zippa though. Needs to be careful. Weekend in the meantime picks up Overlord as well. The save round already working really well. Shehan will get the trade though. It's a 3v4. Zippa is extremely low. K9
nice well pick.
will
The K9.
makes it a 3v3. They do have a rifle here. Shehan will put Maya down. Just getting caught
player
off guard.
standing.
Zippa, who was low, will be put down by K9 as well. And now down to Hero Raz. Hero Raz in a 1v3 here. The plant will go down in S side.
You know,
30 seconds
K9 is expecting Heroes to just push up.
Spike planted.
He does have his ult, so he can actually clutch this round. So we'll see what he does.
Got him.
Ooh,
Oh, gets the first kill.
beautiful.
Flashbang.
The flash in hand, throws it in. He is going to pick through, but Alvin has other things to say. He will finish off the round, and that's 2 rounds on the board for the side of EvoX Esports. Obviously, this is a very heavily defense-favored map, so getting as many rounds on attack is going to be key.
Need a drop. Thank you.
Oh, look at the ultimates though coming out on the side of Maxim Esports here. We do have the orbital strike, the lockdown, as well as the nullification coming out from KO. I'm not entirely sure what's KO's ultimate called actually.
I have no clue. I think it's. Let's just call it the blur. just the blur.
Shutting down.
Again, a default coming out here. We have 2 players pushing down A main here. The rest of the 3 are huddled up towards B side. Null command. Yeah, there we go. That's the ultimate. So I was close with nullification. But again, EvoX playstyle, obviously, this is testing the patience from Maximum Esports. Maximum Esports is not
Definitely.
used to play this slow. I mean, even when they played up against Phoenix and even NA, they had a very fast-paced game coming out from them. But now, since EvoX is playing this default very slow-paced game, they are forced to match this. EvoX looking for mid control with all 5 players gathered up at mid.
30 seconds left.
Oh, what a getting tagged heavily. Down to around 20 HP.
Nowhere to run!
As the Hunter's Fury going to get popped. The Flash is going to keep Water at bay. They don't have time left here. Maya will take out K9. Going to be good for 2 on
Double
the Max
kill.
Salad as well. And 8 seconds on the clock. The orbital strike is going to delay things even more. Maya takes out another Zipper. Will put down Alvin. And the plant will not go down. And Weekend will clean up the final kill on Shehan. And that's going to be 5-2 on the board again. EvoX running short of time here. Playing it to a crawl and then being forced to take these very chaotic fights. And they have been punished for it. An immediate pause coming out yet again.
Alarm bot out. Placing swarm
It is
grenade.
going to be Shehan, the IGL for the side of EvoX, calling the pause yet again. So far, it seems that Maximum, the side of Maximum Esports, seems to be in form, especially Zippa and Maya.
Definitely.
They have been fragging out hard. Alvin has been very quiet so far, just
But
picking up that
let's
one kill.
exactly. He did surprise us yesterday.
Yep.
The second game, maybe he could do something. Definitely. No buts.
And just waiting on the game to resume. So while we wait, guys, if you are in the market for some new peripherals, do check out the Logitech gaming series of peripherals that Logitech has on offer. Absolutely insane. They have you covered in terms of mice, keyboards, headsets, mousepads, speakers, controllers, you name it. They have basically absolutely everything, and they are boasting off the fastest wireless technology with their lightspeed technology coming in for all their wireless peripherals as well. So do check it out if you're in the market for something new here. And with that, we are going into round number 8 here. The game has resumed. Are they going to change pace is going to be the question
out
on
of
the
my
side of
way.
EvoX here.
Revealing.
You see Alvin
There
popping
they
the
are.
Blade Storm. And Zippa pushing forward. They know that they are on a save here. Zippa needs to be careful. Down to 80 HP. Alvin also extremely low.
Got him.
Picks through. Zippa is going to be good for the kill. But K9 puts him down with the Sheriff. That's going to be a rifle recovered. If they can get there. Yeah, K9 is going to recover this rifle. So it is still going to be a 4v4.
Maya taking that Overlord. It's a very slow push.
Again, I feel like EvoX needs to pick up the pace here, at least on some of the round,
Exactly.
mix things up. Oh,
Oh,
as I say that, K9. That slow push coming out working for him,
30
catches Water
seconds
off
left.
guard, and that is going to be 30 seconds left on the clock with 3 players remaining. The spike is going to rotate all the way. K9 picks up another onto Weekend. Might find another here. What a shot, K9. Good for 3 here. Looking for more. Actually, K9 got 4 here. He's on his ace. Last man surviving is going to be Maya. They will get the spike planted here. 10 seconds
10
remaining on the
seconds
clock.
left.
Looking for the case here.
There's
He
my
finds,
show.
yes! K9 gets it.
Gets
That's the
3 kills.
second.
Oh my god, that's his ace! I think I missed the first 2 shots. Wow.
That is going to be the second ace of the tournament.
Yes. Let's go.
And that was a thrifty coming out from them as well. Not a thrifty, but they were on a broken by a couple of sheriffs, a marshal, a judge, I think. but they were on a very broken bye, and this is going to force Maxim Esports into another weak bye here. We do have a judge in the hands of Maya, and the rest of them are going to be on Sheriffs, and a frenzy coming out for Hero Raz, who is going to be holding a main here. Great pushback. The Hero Raz just managed to get the blind out, doesn't land the shots onto Alvin though. Did tag him once.
Our spike carrier is dead.
And oh my lord, Weekend and Zipper both. What are these save rounds coming out from both sides here? No way does he find another no, but K9 does put Zipper down here, making it a 3v3. But this is some crazy save rounds coming out from both sides here. Spike is towards this mid area, towards B tiles. And look at the position that Wada has taken. As there's a lot of space here, he spots out one, will be put down by Shehan.
One enemy remaining.
Again, playing the clock here. K9 picks up another onto Maya. K9 has been having an absolutely amazing tournament so far. Has to be the most consistent player coming out from
30 seconds.
EvoX. Oh my lordy.
That was a good one. Came from Hero Raz.
The flash is going to come through here. Shahan peeks from the other side, getting pinched down. Hero Raz will be put down, making it a 5-4. The default, I mean, working out for them, they are finding these
Exactly.
kickoffs,
But there are moments where they need to push a bit faster.
yeah, they play the clock to the limit and then they run out of time.
Exactly. Like most of the
And
rounds
first-
that they lost is because of that. They don't push fast enough and they run out of time. We see a judge on the side of Fenders.
But look at how hard K9 is carrying right now. 19
Exactly.
Yeah, Hunter Fury out here will find one. I
Or
think.
manages to tag. Yes, he does manage to tag some people.
Did manage to get the tag on to Alvin, but that's about it.
You should run.
Okay, the lockdown is going to be used at B-main here, but this is a fake yet again. This is not the first time EvoX has done this.
A lot of use of utilities.
Yeah, this has forced a lot of players off a side
Oh,
over, but the
the judge
wins.
working. It's way through.
He finds
Double
two.
kill?
No way does he find two.
Last enemy
Again,
remaining.
this man holding the side down alone. Hero Razambot are going to clean things up, but it's all off the back of the performance coming out from Maya, holding a side absolutely alone against that 5-man push coming in, and the judge put a stop to it immediately. And the fake not working out for EvoX Esports. The lockdown was committed, so they are not going to have that for this next round. They do have the Astral Divide. They have the Null Command up as well, and the Hunter's Fury if they want to use it. Probably will keep it to counter Maya's lockdown. But maybe a change of pace here.
Standing ahead.
3 players huddled up towards B side. He's going to tag 3 of them with that recon dart. Hunter's Fury is going to be popped a little bit premature, but
Oh,
he
and
will
he
find a kill
does?
on.
He does get weakened.
That's pretty big. But
Pretty
the thing
big.
is now they don't have the Hunter's Fury to
Revealing
counter
area.
the hero Maya's lockdown if he does use it. Again, a push that is slowed down to an absolute crawl here. They've taken a little bit of map presence here. Mid control has been taken by the team.
I think they're trying to force a peak mid.
That they are, but it is not. Max is not falling for this so far. They are also basically
want to fight it?
mirroring the
30
movement. But
seconds
meanwhile,
left.
Astro Divide goes out. Zipper holding a very close
But
angle,
Zipper,
but
oh,
he
and he
whips.
whips so hard.
That's not something that you see from him every day. He did have a couple of satchels also if he wanted to throw it out, but he decides not to and does get punished for it. Astro Divide will go away now. Maya will go in.
Terminated.
Maya is going to be able to find that kill onto K9 here, making it a 3v3. Now lockdown is going to be there as well. So now it's going to be a tough
Last
one.
player
Alvin is good for
standing.
another overload, picks up another as well. That's Maya down, and overload peaks at the right moment, takes off water, making it a 6-5 going into the last
6-5.
round.
Last
Before
round
the
in the
half,
half.
and good stuff in the end coming out from EvoX. He had a little bit
Exactly.
of a slow start, but like I said, this is a very even matchup. I feel like, and whoever wins this map, I still think will take the series 2-0 and will make their way through the playoffs as well, because whoever wins 2-0 here will make their way into the playoffs and face off against the winner of tonight's 10 p.m. match, which is going to be WG versus UG, and that's another match that everyone has been waiting for.
Maya with a Bucky. Yes. He's waiting for them to push.
Flashbang.
Deploying drone.
Again, a bit of a slow push coming out. Oh!
That
The
was
nullification. The reaction coming out from K9 has been absolutely insane. In the meantime, the Bucky will find a pick-off onto Salad here. But I really love K9's reaction. Every time Zipper has popped the
exactly.
showstopper, he has been denied. Meanwhile, Overlord picks up one, so makes it a 4v4. Still having the possibility to make it a 6-6 half.
30 seconds left.
Walking straight into Cage's crosshair.
Spike down.
Right there.
A. One enemy
Double
remaining.
kill.
Oh no.
Double kill by Maya.
Meantime, Maya and Zipper finds a lot, and it's going to be a 7-5 half. Not too bad. I mean, it started off with
Switching
4-0,
sides.
not too bad for
Exactly.
the side of EvoX here, and they are going to go into defense here. So obviously, Maxim Esports got their work cut out for them. Going to be interesting to see whether they do play at the same pace that EvoX has been playing, but or whether their attack they are going to pick up the pace and force EvoX to play their game is going to be the question here. And we already see 4 players huddling up towards B side. It's going to be just Shahan who is going to be left defending this. We actually see we do see it Overlord also rotating towards his B side, so it's going to be a split defense coming out from them. Mid control is being taken by K9. K9 with 17 frags under his belt so far. So it looks like Max is also going in for this slow push. The Owl drone is going to get that information. Going to get forced back a little bit. Again, a lot of space has been taken all the way. A. Hero Raz
Using
does
the
have his
same
knife.
strategy.
Yep. Hero Raz does get spotted. He's going to be backing away, but still 4 players towards this B side. They are now going to be entering this side with the smokes up and ready. K9 on 10 HP, peeks through, does not find one. Zipper is going to be good for one, and Weekend will also be put down. Weekend will also put down K9 and down to Overlord in the back of sides here. Peeks through
30 seconds
multiple
left.
people. Weekend good for 2K
One
here, and the
enemy
plant will go
remaining.
down, and Heroes will find the kill on to Alvin as well. And all left to Max Allen in a 1v5.
Flawless.
It's going to be a flawless pistol coming out from the side of Maximum Esports, and that's exactly what they wanted to build themselves up a little bit of a lead here. But we do see a force play coming out. Interesting decision to force play this. We do have a couple of specters, a couple of harsh shells, Ares coming out as well. The only difference that is coming out from Maximum Sports right now is they are defaulting as such. They will have one player. Okay, we have Zipper already going in. Maxwell will get taken down. Zipper pushing forward hard. Water finds Alvin for the trade. Who took down Hero Raj. Oh my lord, is Zipper down to 18 HP. He finds once, going to satchel himself out of there. It's going to be a 2v4 right now, and force play not working out.
Molly.
Weekend with the Molly. We'll get the plant.
Spike planted.
Tango down.
K9, good for one. Making it a 2v3 completely doable because Zipper is on 18 HP. Does he peek at the right moment? He's going
One
to be pushing
enemy
this
remaining.
overlord. Look at this. Water will put down K9. And it's going to be Zipper cleaning the kill from behind onto overlord and builds the lead up to 9-5. And that force by definitely not working out. And he's going to force EvoX into a full save here. And they go into the bonus for the side of Maxim Esports. It was only Maya falling in that round, so he's the only one who has to buy up. The rest of them did save their Spectres. They're going to be very happy with this. Oh, it looks like a push coming out. Overlord has taken up space in the main. The owl drone will fly out. And Shehan already taking so much of damage. Going to peek through. Zipper going to be good for one. Forcing Maya back.
Double
And
kill?
Shehan back.
Oh.
Shehan. Zipper whiffing there a little bit.
Silence.
But what is going to be good for the kill.
Down.
Oh,
Shot
that
dart.
shot dart! It's insane.
We have seen some insane shot dart kills
Nice
happening in
shot
this
darts,
tournament.
exactly.
Planted.
Maxalad, in the meantime, finds that headshot onto the KO. And we make it a 2v3 here. Interesting save run coming out from them so far. They have been able to do some damage. And now looking for more. Maya is looking at Ame here.
He does
Alarm
have info
bot.
on the flank.
One enemy
Yes.
remaining.
The headshots onto Alvin. They put him down,
But he
they-
just
did not
misses.
know. He did not know two
Weekend
players were
securing
pushing
it.
him. He assumed it was just Alvin, but did not expect
Exactly.
Max Salad to be coming through as well. But they do get into double digits, and right now Maxim is looking strong for this half. But we saw yesterday Phoenix Gaming come back from this to force overtime. So let's see whether EvoX can pull off a similar stunt here. But it has been Alvin who has been having a very quiet game. We haven't really seen too much from him, but this time around he brings out the operator. This might be the changing factor. But they're completely dodging the op here. All 5 players going in towards this ace site right now.
There.
Still a very slow execute.
But manages to tag Soa.
Need that back.
They haven't really rotated out of sight, none of the players, but we have some little bit of mid control being taken by K9. Going to be backing off. Still, we do see Maximum Esports just still pushing towards this A side. There are 3 players holding this, including the KJ, so it's going to be a rough push for them.
Revealing area.
Starting up the recon. We have Zipper satcheling
Straight
forward.
inside
He
and-
will be down, but the trades are going to be there from Weekend. The Molly will stop them coming in for a little bit.
30
We can take a
seconds
little bit of damage. Wada is going to be good for the kill on to Shehan, making it a 3v3 here. K9 will
Spike
find
down
the kill
A.
on Weekend with the Molly,
Spike retreat.
and the spike will still be planted. Operator still in play in the hands of Alvin. Bit of a slow retake coming. One health, one a main, and one gardens. And Maxwell will take out the gardens here. Hero
Oh,
Raj looking for
One
two.
enemy
He
remaining.
will find two.
Two
No way.
kills.
What a. He's going to take out Maxwell, and Alvin is not going to be happy. He whipped 2 shots with his operator. Not having a great game so far. And this is going to force EvoX into yet another save here. So rough situation to be in, because uh, if Maximum wins this, obviously they get into match point, and then the
that
pressure
is
is going to
true.
be on. So they are happy to give this to Maximum Esports and try to fight thereafter by the looks of it, since they are saving.
Scanning ahead.
They're definitely in dangerous territory.
Placing sentry.
Wada will get taken down. Alvin, very low on HP, will get cleaned up as well from Zipper. Now they're pushing in fast here onto B side. The shock darts will fly out, not going to find any damage so far. K9 is going to be getting himself into sight. Our drone trying to get a little bit of information. K9 needs to be careful. Zipper is going to go in. Finds another. That's the third kill for Zipper here.
Enemy remaining.
And Maya will find 10. Overlord. Leaving
Might be a
Maxaran in.
flawless? Yes, it is a flawless.
That's a Logitech flawless coming to
Match
you
point.
from the side of Maximum Esports, and they do get themselves up onto match point. Even though this is a defense favored map, EvoX has not been able to win a single round on defense so far.
Exactly.
It's going to be
Zipper
another
is
push
carrying
coming
hard.
towards. Another push coming towards this B site here. It's going to be just here. Hero Raz lurking all the way at A. Very slow play coming out. Maximum Esports mirroring the movement that EvoX had. They will use this lockdown to go in. There is no Odin to spam this and break it. Zipa
Does
might
get
find one. Finds one, finds two. That's Maya going down as well. That's the showstopper going to be committed.
Hellfire!
Not finding anyone. The orbital strike will fly through as well. Zippa. Oh, Zippa takes out 2. Making things even a little bit.
3v3.
They have planted. They need to retake this fast. They are running out of time also. But Maya holding a very tight angle here. Pick on that. Will fly out. Do they clear him?
One enemy
They
remaining.
don't clear Maya. They don't clear him. Alvin going to
Attackers
just for
win.
one, but immediately traded. Not checking the corners there, and that is going to be map 1 being won by Maximum Esports. And what a game it was. It started off a little bit
Definitely.
even at 7-5 half, but EvoX not finding their footing on Ascent defense is going to be a bit questionable here.
Definitely.
And I feel like it will affect them negatively as well, because they know that defense is supposed to be the easiest side on Ascent, and not being able to get a single round is going to tilt them a little bit. And Alvin has not found his stride here. Bottom fragging for the team with only 6 kills, not something that you would see from this man. K9 had a really good game, tried pretty hard to try and carry the team, but not being able to. But definitely the two players of notice has to be Zippa and Maya, the two
Maya.
headstrong, yeah, consistent players coming out from the side of Maximum Esports. They are able to do it yet again, getting ever so close to those playoffs games. So they need to win this map, or else we will have to go with a tiebreaker. But if they win this map, they will be the second in the group and will qualify into the playoffs. And while we wait for the head-to-head, guys, again a reminder: if you are in the market for a new monitor, do check out the Viewsonic Gaming series. They've been manufacturing monitors for the last 30 years plus. Absolutely a lot of experience behind them. So do check out the latest series of gaming monitors. I saw the highest end one, which is absolutely insane. 240 hertz display with all the RGB that you can need from a monitor, which can give you a little bit of backlighting as well. The way that the monitor has been designed. It's a very clean cut monitor. If you all are interested, do check it out. Very thin bezels as well for those of you who like those dual monitor or triple monitor setups. It's a really nice monitor to have. And as well as, I need to give a shout out to Red Bull for energizing the entire event as always. Have been absolutely amazing. Especially to me, the last couple of days with the event, studying, work, and all that, it's been absolutely amazing. So, a massive shout out to Red Bull as well. And also, Gamer.LK. I mean, these guys have been around since 2007, doing so much for the gaming community, not just Valorant, but the community as a whole, having multiple tournaments across the board for multiple titles. But I think the Valorant community, their favorite is going to be Logitech right now, having done so many tournaments throughout the entire multiple quarterly tournaments, and now for the Valorant Pro League as well, with 200,000 rupees in prize money on the line as incentive for these top-notch players that are coming out. So obviously everyone's going to be fighting out for it. But obviously the interesting question today is going to be both games actually. So this next map will decide who Group A's next playoff team is, and the 10 p.m. game. Even though both teams should qualify comfortably for the playoffs, but tonight's 10 p.m. game is actually kind of like a grand finals, because it is going to be two of the top teams in the country going up against each other, and I feel like that might decide where the tide is going to be going in terms of who is going to win this, unless Noob Alliance or whoever qualifies, whichever the team that qualifies from today has something else to say. They looks like they've been putting in a lot of practice, but right now it looks like NA, UG, and WG are on a different tier right now. Very dominant performance so far, and they are looking to close things out. Probably the dark horses here is going to be Noob Alliance, because they have always come strong during group stages and the initial stages of the tournament, and then just fell apart during semifinals. So it's going to be interesting to see how well they have adjusted to this, the pressure of playing a semifinals and going up against some of the best in the country. How they have adapted to it is going to be the big question for Noob Alliance. Mind you, they have a lot of experienced players in their roster, not just from Valorant, from CSGO and Overwatch. The likes of Ghost, coming from multiple FPS titles, has been amazing. Dennis as well, and then obviously Ice Speed. These guys have been fragging out hard, having really good games for the last two series. So obviously feeling really good about themselves, but it's going to be interesting to see how well they do perform in the playoffs. So Kyrie, map number 2, I predicted it's going to be a 2-0. Are you going with the same, or do you think it is going to be EvoX taking map number 2?
Well, one of us has to support the other team, so I'm definitely gonna go for EvoX.
If that
I
actually
can't
does
be
happen,
biased. I can't
can't
be
be biased.
biased. I'm not gonna be biased.
I mean, it's fine. No, we are entitled to our opinions. Like I said, I feel like WG right now is unbeatable. I still stand by it.
True.
I feel like they are on a different tier right now. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how UG performs against them. But I still think WG looks a little bit too strong for anyone to take them down. And with that, I think we do have the head-to-head coming up. It's going to be most probably between K9 And Zippa, yes, it is going to be K9 versus Zippa here. Zippa picking up 21 kills with an average combat score of 324 and 7 first bloods under this man's name. Has been absolutely amazing. Zippa actually today has the chance of overtaking Ice Speed for the top spot, kill leaderboard top spot. Uh, Going to be interesting to see how good of a game that he has on map number 2. If he does manage to frag out a lot, he will be able to overtake Ice Speed. Of course, KDA side 2.6 for for Zip, obviously died very little, but 1.4 for K9 there with a comparable, I mean, very close average combat score to Zippa there. But with that, we do have the game 2 starting in a short while, so we will be going in for a short break. Do stay tuned in with us. We'll be back with game number 2. It is EvoX taking on Maximum Esports.
Come on, let's go!
Give me those guns.
Who's next?
Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Gamer.LK's Logitech G Valorant Pro League, powered by Viewsonic Gaming and of course energized by none other than Red Bull. We are just about to head into game number 2 of EvoX versus Maximum Esports, and Maximum Esports taking game number 1 in a very convincing fashion, 13-5, not giving away a single round on attack here. Absolutely dominant performance coming out from Zippa on the side of Zippa, as well as Maya on the side of Maximum Esports, and K9 almost single-handedly trying to carry EvoX through, not really working out, but dominant performance coming out from him as well. But we are going into the map pick from EvoX, so we are expecting a different result here. Kyrie's vote is for EvoX here. I say it's going to be a 2-0. I said anyone who wins the first map is going to be able to
Yes,
close this out
you
2-0.
most certainly did.
Yes, I, I mean, I want to say EvoX here, but I still think with the performance that Maximum Esports had on game number one, it might have got into the heads of EvoX Esports players. We'll have to wait and see how they recover from that game number one. It wasn't a pretty sight for them, especially on that defense. Not getting a single round on defense on Ascent is a big question mark for them in terms of what they were doing in that game. But we are heading into bind, so we will probably see two Vipers coming out. Zippa most probably will be on that race yet again. And I feel like we will have that Killjoy coming out for Maya as well as Max Salad. The interesting part here is going to be whether the side of EvoX Esports are going to run with a double duelist here, because we know that Alvin plays Jet, but do they need another duelist is going to be the question, or will they go for another duelist is going to be the question. They have gone on Raze, if I'm not mistaken. Did they go on Raze yesterday? I can't remember who they played. I can't remember the lineup. But no, right? I don't think they played
No,
Raze
I don't think that was a
yesterday.
raise. No.
I think they went with double initiators. Maybe KO
Double
and
initiative.
Sova.
KO and Sova. Yes.
Yeah. So they'll probably be sticking to that same lineup. So it is going to be Alvin just on the Jet for as a duelist for the side of EvoX, and might be the same for the side of Maxim Esports. Zippa will be on that Raze, and let's be honest. I mean, that man is quite capable of solo carrying the team when he is feeling it, and already he has been firing up with that game number one, 21 frags under his belt and 7 first bloods, and that's exactly what the stats you want to see on your duelist if you do have one on the team. And with that, I think we should be ready with game number 2. Just waiting on the players to ready up here, and we should be able to start very, very shortly. So while we do wait for the players, guys, I want to remind you all again, if you're in the market for some new peripherals, do check out everything that Logitech has to offer. And as you can see, Kyrie is also using a Logitech headset, a bit of a high-end one than mine. She's using the 433 headset.
433. Yes.
433. I'm using a bit more of the lower-end headset. It's the G431. I always keep forgetting. Okay, one grievance that I actually have is with the numbering, right? It's so hard to keep track of which number.
Exactly.
It's a lot of numbers, you know. I mean, I can deal with 1 or 2 numbers, but 3 numbers, then it goes from like 4. What do you call this? What? 431 to 433, and then something. I lose track. But I'm assuming there is a method to it. I think all the mice go under 5. Headsets are 4. Keyboards, but then for keyboards you have 8 and 9 as well. Starting, I'm confused. Anyway, numbering is a grievance that I have, but can be excused. And of course, I'm using it on my mouse, my G50. Okay, I keep forgetting. Give me a second. G502, their new Hero Edition. As you can see, I'm using it on 240 G240 mousepad. And the cool thing about this is, guys, if you are looking for a mousepad, there's a sample of the mousepad on the back of the box. So before you buy it, you can feel it out and see whether it's something that you like. It's a cloth mousepad, a medium-sized one. But obviously they do have the smaller ones, and then the big table mat type of mousepads also, if that's what you're looking for. As well as I would have shown you my flight controller, but it's a bit if you place for me to pick up. But yeah, I do have one of their older flight simulator controllers, which I got like 8 years back, and which still works absolutely perfectly. So I can personally tell you that the durability on these products are absolutely amazing. And of course, if you are looking for a wireless peripheral, there is no better way to go than the Logitech wireless series that they have, because they are the fastest in the market in terms of latency right now. Their Lightspeed technology has been absolutely amazing. It has taken the entire community by storm. You can check it out. Enough and more reviews out there. And especially if you are an FPS gamer, the man himself, Shroud, he is on complete Logitech peripherals, and who better as an example than Shroud himself. So do check it out if you are in the market. They are the best in terms for your gaming needs. Basically, they will have you secured for all your needs. And yeah, these were the maps that we have in store for you. We did see Ascent. It was a very dominant performance coming out from Maxim Esports. EvoX picking up Bind. They did completely destroy Phoenix on Bind. So can
Exactly.
yeah,
They might be able to turn this game around. Who knows?
they might be able to, but majority of that weight is going to fall on to Alvin here. He needs to pick up the pace. He had a very
Exactly.
uh, he had a massive off day on Ascent, so hopefully he can pick up the pace on Bide and be able to carry his team. But looking at the agent selection, Zippa as predicted, he's going to be on the Red Shahan, he's going to be on the Sova. We do see Max Allen picking up that Viper. Maya is going to be on the
KJ.
Killjoy. But where is the Killjoy for Evox? They're actually not going for one, so they are going for that double
Oh,
controller. Oh yeah, they didn't
exactly.
have. We spoke about this yesterday.
Yes. And it actually
Double
worked out for
controller.
them.
Yep, it did. So double controller, double initiator lineup coming out from EvoX Esports, whereas on the side of Maxim Esports, we have Watson picking up the Omen. Navo on that Sova, Maya on his signature, Killjoy, Hiroraz on the Viper, and Zippa, of course, needs no introduction. He's going to be on that Raze here. I kind of prefer the lineup coming out from Maxim Esports, to be fair. But
Mm-hmm.
having said that, Evox just completely destroyed Phoenix Gaming yesterday with this double initiator, double controller lineup. So who knows? But it's going to be Max starting off on the defense with Evox on the attack for this map number 2. The winner moving on into the playoffs. That is if Maxim Esports win this. Not sure how the tiebreaker works, but we'll have to wait and see. Going into round number 1, the pistol round.
We see Zipper already pushing in. One's back into sight.
Toxin screen down.
Yeah, I feel like Maxim Esports have no plans of playing this too slow, but a very good angle being held by Navo here. He spots out one. Oh my lord, Maya with the nano storms will take out K9, and Zipper does get spotted out. But that's a player down on the side of EvoX here. But again, playing around, Overlord is going to be good for the kill onto Zipper.
down,
Maya in the
B.
meantime has picked up Shahan, and Overlord is down to 17 HP, so it's still a 3v4 in favor of Maximum Esports here.
Scanning ahead.
Recon out, flies out, trying to get some information. Not going to be able to
Oh,
Spike down B.
lovely. Was that a headshot? Or
No, it wasn't.
Just
He was
he
really
just
low.
spammed through, I guess.
Yeah, he was on
One
17
enemy
HP, so
remaining.
only took one shot, and now headshots Alvin at hookah,
30
and Max
seconds
Allen
left.
will pick up one, but he is in an impossible situation. He picks up two though. Firing up, he's down to very low HP, but up against two players. Wada is going to be holding hookah here. Max Salad does have the spike with him. Is Wada going to push this?
10 seconds left.
Max Salad has an
He's
idea.
waiting
He's
for
going to be
the sound of the blind, so he could peek.
yeah, the
Yes, he
blind
does
will
use his
fly
blind,
through.
and he's pushing in,
Oh, and yes.
and secures the round.
But waiting for that last moment, throws out the paranoia and will clean up the kill to take the first pistol round. So right now, Maximum Esports has not lost a single pistol round.
Mm-hmm.
Clean stuff coming out from Maximum Esports, looking very strong right now. But like I said before, I think the majority of the pressure is going to be for Alvin here. Alvin needs to start finding his rhythm, because that is your entry duelist. You want him to be able to frag out, but right now Alvin does not seem to be able to do it.
Caution here.
I mean, everyone has their off days,
Exactly.
understandable. But what a day to be off on, though.
I
With that
know.
tournament
Quite
life
sad
hanging
for
on the
our
balance.
EvoX fans out there.
And for Alvin fans as well, because from what I heard, he has garnered himself quite a bit of fans with his performance throughout this entire tournament.
Exactly.
Swamp found him.
The K9 again going to get pushed back by these nano swarms, and the alarm bot giving that information that one player is in hookah. He's still going to push this here.
Who's traveling?
They are on a forced buy here. K9 will get taken out by Maya all the way in hookah. Zippa going to peek through. Zippa going to be good for one. Alvin takes out Maya. Down to 54 HP. This the pain shells is going to force Alvin back, and Zippa will back off for the time being. But this force buy again not working out. Shehan.
Toxin screen down.
That's tagged once. Max Salad, can he find Wara hiding inside the smoke here? Smoke will run out in the short
30
while.
seconds left.
Going to back off.
Omen holding a very tight corner. Oh, straight into his crosshair.
Zipper getting a little bit impatient, so does Wada. Wada will get taken out by Max Salad here. What Hero Raz is going to be good for the trade onto Max Salad. It's a 2v2 now. Alvin and Shehan, the two remaining on the side of
10
EvoX
seconds
Esports,
left.
running out of time. The plant will go down with 6 seconds to spare. But Alvin, as we talk about it, he comes in clutch, cleans up Hero Raz as well as Navo to even things up. The force by working out in the end.
Alvin to the rescue.
Picking up 4 kills already. Maybe this is the map that he has been waiting for to show us
Definitely.
his performance. But looks to be a hit coming out from the side of EvoX Esports, and it seems to be a fast one by the looks of it, because you do see the side of Maximum Esports on save here. But look at the angles that Zippa and Maya are holding. Not going to find anyone. Hero Raj going to peek through. Alvin is going to be there for the kill here. Marshall's shots landing. Oh, he managed to tag 2 here. Going to peek through, but Max Salad is going to be good for the kill onto Water. Puts him down, and already down to the last 3 players on the side of
Revealing
Esports
area.
here. Now throws on the recon, trying to get some information. Zippa coming in. Will get shut down by Max Salad. K9 is going to be good for the kill. Zippa though with the trade. With that pain shell, even after having gone down, but Shehan will clean up the last man surviving and takes the lead. EvoX. And it is Alvin getting those initial frags, but now it's going to be the full buy round coming out from the side of Maxim Esports. It's still going to be
Game
Maya or a
pause.
judge. We do have a pause, and it was actually Overlord from the side of EvoX who called the pause. Maybe a little bit of issues with their pings. Hopefully we can get it started, but a weird buy coming out from Maxim Esports here. We have a couple of one Spectre, 3 rifles, and a judge coming out from Maya. Obviously this is going to be a bonus for the side of EvoX Esports, since they did win 2 consecutive rounds. They are going to be quite happy with their 3 Spectres in hands and 2 rifles going into this round. Some nice camera work coming out from the production team, who has been absolutely amazing in capturing some of these
And
key
some
moments.
places that I haven't even seen.
Yep, and also we managed to catch a couple of shock dart kills the other day from Thunder Flash,
Exactly.
and today we saw a pain shell kill coming out from Zippa. And I actually thought he might not have got that kill, but ended up getting the kill with the pain shell. Some really good camera work coming out from our observers and the production team here. But we do have the game resuming back up, going into this 4th round. It is EvoX on the lead and Maxim Esports on a bit of a weird buy here, but let's see how much they can do. 3 rifles, a judge, and a Spectre in hand.
Take flight.
Shad going forward, going to try and clear out hookah here with this owl drone. Zippa peeking through long, not getting any information as such. Maya holding a very close angle with this judge. Going to get forced back.
Oh,
Max Salad, Max Salad,
Yeah,
Max
double
Salad.
kill
Makes
there.
a salad at Towers here.
Screen down.
definitely a salad.
Maya,
Just like
K9
that.
picks up one onto Zippa. Judge still in play at hookah here.
Just get
Flash
blinded.
is going to be
at
there.
the
Is he going
moment.
to? Oh, K9 clears it, and they will get the plant all the way in B side here. The 2 Vipers are casually lurking at A side here. Let's see whether they run into each other, because it's all down to this last man surviving on the side of Maxim is supposed to try and flush this out. But Hero Raz is not going to be able to do that, as Max Salad picks up 3k for the round and gets EvoX into a comfortable lead here, and forcing Maxim Esports in yet another save here. It's going to be a 1-1 by the looks of it.
I should play
If
some
this
Astro
keeps up,
Stars in this
especially
reality.
because Alvin and Maxwell
Time
are on
out.
absolute fire right now.
Sentry.
Going into the 5th round here. Boombot out through hookah here, not going to get any information. All the players are huddled up towards his ace side. Bit of a slow push. They know that Maxim Esports are on a save.
Toxins going up.
Wall will go up from the Maxim Esports side to delay things as long as possible. Our drone is going to go through, try and get some information.
Oh, Jet is right next to Hero
Toxin
Rise.
screen down.
Will he
Yeah, but he's
manage
going
to? Yeah, he's good back.
Some
I know
interesting
he
shot
is
that's
not
going
moving.
Toxins
through.
going up.
Does dash it
Jump on the
inside?
side, but Wada puts him down, recovers the rifle. Hero Rush takes out the Warlord as well. Wada picks up another. What a save round coming on. Maxwell has other things to say about this. Now he's going to get taken out, but it's
Toxins
already
going
a
up.
2v4 with rifles recovered for the side of Maxim Esports. If they win this, this is going to be a thrifty for them. And look at the push coming out from Zipper and Maya. They have walked all the way from the flank towards a shot here. And we do see the spike now going towards
30 seconds
Showers
left.
here. Max Salad and K9 going through.
One enemy
Max Salad
remaining.
is going to
Straight
be put
into his
down by Hero
crosshair.
Raj. Oof, K9 will put him down
That's
though.
so close.
Taking the time down to the low
Heavily
HP,
tagged,
and it's going
making
to be
it
a
thrifty.
with a 50 round coming out from the side of Maxim Esports, and that's exactly what they wanted. And it all started with these 6 sheriff shots coming out from Water to take Alvin down on his dash.
Sentry. Recalling my bot.
Turret
Out.
placing
Going
swamp grenade.
into round number 6 here. Swarm grenades all the way in hookah to try and get the control and stop them pushing in, but a default now coming out from the side of EvoX here. Interesting wiper wall all the way at A side from Max Salada. Alvin is might get taken out here if he picks it. If he does not white pick this, Zippa is holding a very close angle. He does get taken out. Zippa will take out one. K9 is going to be there for the trade.
Swamp grenade out.
Swarm grenades are going to push him back. K9. Oh, he tried to dodge it, but K9 is going to be good enough for the kill. And now the Hunter's Fury will come out. Hero Raz in trouble, down to 70 HP. He's going to be able to dodge the second one, keeping himself alive. Some fancy footwork coming out from him. But still, they are trying to enter this side to the back. He's going to jump down by Wada. Picks at the right moment. He takes out both. That's the push
30
completely
seconds
nullified
left.
down to the last 2 players here. He is going to TP inside the Jenny, keeping himself safe. Shock darts might get the kill. Probably not. He will get spammed down from Shehan here. Meanwhile, we do have a small
Last
shuffle
player
here. Hero
standing.
Raz versus Maxal. Maxal coming out on top. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. They need to get the plant down, but the plant is coming
10
all the way. This
seconds
might be
left.
too late here. 8 seconds remaining on the clock. Can he get here in time? But no, they don't need to, as Navo gets run down. Unfortunately, he just had to save himself at that point. But it's going to be 4 rounds on the board for EvoX Esports, and going to throw. Actually, no, it's still going to be a full buy coming out from the side of Maxim Esports here. A Spectre in the hands of Hero Raz, a Vandal, a half shield Vandal on Maya. Yeah, 4 rifles with a Spectre coming out for the side of Maxim Esports here.
Placing swamp grenade.
Viper Spit has been committed. Getting a shot control.
It's a bit of a slow push.
Yes, Viper Spit just nullifying the initial plans that EvoX had. Need to be careful, Alvin. There are a lot of nano swarms here. Oh, a lot of damage being traded there by Maya as well as K9.
Alarm
Both
bot
down to
down.
very low HP.
Toxin screen down.
Still a very slow push coming out. 40 seconds on the clock. Spike has rotated towards this B side here. And they know that this is happening now. The push is going to come through here. 30 seconds left on the clock. Blind in hand
30
for
seconds
Water here.
left.
Holding the paranoia. It's going to nullify a lot of it. The null command goes out and they're coming to side. Shahan will take out now. Water is going to be good for the trade, but traded out immediately.
Toxin
Shahan and
screen
Alvin
down.
picks up the last two. And it's all going to be
Spike
for
planted.
Hero Raz. So Resurrection comes out.
Last player
Going to
standing.
find one. No Overlord is going to be good enough for the kill. And it's going to be a flawless with Alvin
Flawless.
picking up a zipper, making it a 5-2.
Well, this definitely shows why Bind is their pick.
Yes, for sure. Just having a lot better performance on
Caution here.
Bind than what we saw on Ascent. Oh, Hero Rush! What is happening? Picks up Shehan here on this trip. Alvin is going to be good for one. The showstopper goes out. There is a trade happening though, but it's a 3v3 now, and everyone is low on the side. Alvin
Blocking sight.
down to 5 HP here, but it is going to be Water and Hero Raz both tagged down heavily. Maya, the only one quite healthy here without shields at least. Don't seem to be rotating this out. They are going to be moving closer and closer towards this A site here. Looking at the flank to see if they are getting flanked. The spike is now going to be rotating towards this B site here. Will they clear Maya is going to be the question. Maya has the judge in hand, holding near the TP. Are they going to clear the angle? Yes, it looks like Alvin is looking to
Just wants
clear
to
it.
his judge.
Spike down. B.
That's too low on HP.
Nice trade
and
happening there.
Yeah, Alvin obviously had the right idea, but
30
just a little bit
seconds
too
left.
low on HP
want
to be
to
able to
fight it?
contest that. But the Astral Divide will go out now, and the plant will be secured on
Welcome to my world.
with the Viper Speed being committed as well, not leaving anything to chance here.
Spike
They
planted.
will get the spike down, and Water is going to come in with the Marshal. Both players are very weak on HP here. Water inside the pit.
One enemy remaining.
They will take down Heroes, all down to Water in a 1v2. Spots out one, but Max Salad has the angle, will take him out, making it a 6-2 going into this 9th round here. So far, some really good stuff coming out from EvoX Esports, even during the save round, playing it as safe as possible, losing a couple of players though, but playing it as safe as possible to close out the round. In the meantime, we do see the Killjoy lockdown up and ready to be used. We do have a pause coming out in the meantime as well. Who was the pause from? It's actually Zipper. I'm assuming he is the IGL for the side of Maxim Esports, calling a timeout here to try and get this game back right now, because it seems to be running away from this. Max Salad and Alvin. Actually, Max Salad on the Viper just dominating here on Bind. So, Kyrie, do you think Maxim Esports can come back from this?
Well, it's never too late to say no, but I think they can. They
Did you just quote a
definitely
song?
can. I don't know, maybe because you throw the most hardest questions at me, and I'm just like, I was actually supporting the other team before, and now what am I supposed to say to this? But regardless, they definitely can if they strategize a bit better, and we can actually see a game changer when they are defending, to be honest.
Let's hope you are right. Hopefully, we will have a OT game on our hands. We had one yesterday. We might have another here if Maxim Esports are able to come back. And Alvin now brings out the operator. Maybe warmed up enough to pull this off. I kind of feel that this is too much of an aggressive pickup here.
Yeah, that's true.
He almost threw that because Shehan went in for that orb and he did not have the angle to cover him there. So if someone did pick Shehan at that time in showers, he would have been in trouble. Our drone coming through showers to get some information. Viper's bites been thrown into lamps to try and stop or damage anyone pushing through that. Viper's bites versus Viper's bites are happening all the way in his side. The boombot will go through. Omen going in for a TP,
Is it
going to be
Omen
looking
TP?
at hookah.
Screen down.
Going to get that information. In the meantime, we do see
Toxin screen down.
30 seconds.
Max Held extremely low on HP. Oh, we had the blade storm pop. The lockdown is going to be used here at A site as well, but the Hunter's Fury is going to be able to take this down, I think. Oh no, it's not. Navo is going to be good for 2 kills actually. Zipper makes its way through into site with a couple of satchels down to the last 10
10
seconds.
seconds left.
And a tough situation. They have no way of getting it down.
They
Maya
might
will
not
push
be able
Shehan
to.
down.
Down B.
Alvin is going to be good for 1 kill. Again, delaying things a little bit too much, being forced into a chaotic situation where they are forced to plant in a hurry and just not working out. Going into this 10th round, still EvoX Esports on the lead. We do have a full buy round yet again on both sides. Eco looking decent for both sides. And the operator was saved from by Alvin, so looking to get some damage done. He was only able to find that one single kill with that op.
Toxins going up.
He does tag him down.
Takes down.
Bit of a
Zipper
slower
taking
push.
down Salah.
Yes, Zipper finds on Maya looking for more here. Recon dart will fly into hookah. Alvin taking a very aggressive position. Navo. Not spotted out still.
Oh, walks straight
But,
into his off shot. Do you see double kill? Do we see a double? He
Oh no,
just
he
saw
missed the
him.
shot.
One enemy remains standing.
Get out of my
But
way.
does not even matter. Down to Hero Raz in a 1.
enemy
Now playing with
remaining.
fire. He's good for 1. He's good for 2.
Toxins going up.
Good.
Alvin, can you? Oh my good God! What was that?
Reaction.
What the hell was that?
Clutch.
Takes out the arm.
Do it. Toxin screen down.
That was an insane flick, I would say.
I do not think Alvin even had time to react to that. Like, what was that?
That was an insane
Definitely,
play.
yeah, definitely going to be a clip for our highlights. I'm pretty sure. But what a hell of a shot there coming up from Hero Raz to bring things back, making it a 4-6 already. And operator is going to be in the hands of Navo this time around, recovered from that previous round.
Turret out.
Bit of a faster push coming out. Very slow comparatively. Out drone goes in, tags out Maya. He's going to be forced back. Throws out the pain shield to cover his retreat. But again, they are going to be going in. Shock darts flying out to try and clear the angles here. Omen smokes are going to delay things at least for a little while. Hero Raz and Maxwell playing with each other all the way in a shot. It's going to be a 4v4 attack onto B side unless they are going to rotate this fully back all the way into A side. But there are two players already waiting. We already see Zippa on that. Navo will put down Max
Beautiful
Salad
shot.
here.
Toxins going up. Toxin screen down.
Toxin strain is going to delay things even more.
30 seconds left.
Alvin jumps in
That
and gets
was-
put down.
Spike down A.
Orb emitting.
Well, Hero is going to get pushed back with that Molly coming in from KO.
One enemy remaining.
Walks into his.
Navo
That happened fast.
Last round before the switch.
Things are looking a bit dangerous. The EvoX.
is indeed it might look like a 6-6 half here and we will have a game on our hands.
Because mind you, they were ME was very strong in their defense and when they were attacking as well. So it's going to be a bit of a problem if they do not get this round.
Nowhere to run!
So push coming on KO already picks up one. Maxard is going to be there for the trade onto Hero Raj. The Hunter Fury going to be used by Shahan, not finding anyone. Very slow default coming out, but a lot of space has been taken by Zippa here. Now the Hunter Fury is going to be used here aggressively. Zippa peeks through, takes out Max Salad.
Ouch!
But the read coming out from Zippa. Zippa finds two here, throws to the pain shield, trying to stop delay the plan to 49 seconds on the clock. Water picks up Shahan down to the last man surviving. Alvin picks up one, picks up two, looking for more. He dashes forward, not able to get more.
Switching sides.
6-6.
6-6 half going into the second half. Who would have thought the way that EvoX started and I felt like it might be a
Memories.
9-3 half.
I think the score was very much the same during the first half in the previous game as well. So I think whoever gets the next two rounds,
Maybe. I mean, I feel like I don't know. It's too early to call because of how well Max Salad has been playing this entire tournament, and him on Shower's control, he's going to be able to do a lot of work here. And unless they are able to fight up against it, he's actually playing at B side here, and they are going to be pushing long here together. Going to back off.
oh, and another shot kill. This guy is insane.
But Zippa has made his way through Hookah here. He's going to peek through Max Salad. Will also get taken down. Zippa good for 2k here. And now for the VJK, it's going to be a 3v4.
One player standing.
Down to the last man, Alvin. Now 1v2.
He's heavily tagged though. Valiant effort.
7-6 pistol round going in favor of Maxim Esports. They're going in for full buy by the looks of it. Yes, they are going to go for that full buy. We do have a save coming out from the side of EvoX. Couple of frenzies, actually one frenzy, one sheriff, and the rest of them being on
Oh no,
classics.
they're yes, I think they're going on a 7-1 sheriff.
Revealing area.
Click on that, flies up, try and get information. No one is taking the bait. minions slow, they do recover the orb.
He's just flying.
Still in sight.
Flying in, the paranoia goes out. Overlord is going to be good for one.
Oh,
He's
what
going to be
just
good for
happened there?
two. Alvin.
Last player standing.
Oof, Overlord is going to be good enough for the kill, making it an even 7-7 with that force coming out from the side of EvoX Esports, winning a thrifty.
Going astral, guys. 1 second, peeps. I gotta visit the.
This has thrown Maximum Esports into a full save by the looks of it. A couple of sheriffs coming out, but two classics in hand. But we do have a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. 7-7 going into this 15th round here.
Go get him.
Zipper going through hookah with the boom bot. Oh, Shehan puts down water at B long here. Sheriff not paying dividends, and Zipper has made his way into a site. The white wall is going to be blocking majority of that vision.
Spike down B. Last player
They're
standing.
pinching them down, and it is going to.
Taking
This
that back.
man Max
Leave that
Salad has been on absolute fire, taking the lead yet again. Is going to be EvoX Esports 7-8 here.
Checking the situation. That'll
It's
work.
going to be another B hit by the looks of it. The players are huddled up towards B site.
Right there.
I have the spike.
Bomb back
Low
out.
push coming out. They are trying to go into A site. The Hunter Spirit will go out, trying to clear lamps here. Zipper will get taken down by Shehan. Much slower push coming out from Maximum Sports. They are playing for picks here. Not really finding anyone after having lost Zipper.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out. Turret, just careful.
Slow stuff coming out. The turn will get taken down. Maya is going to be
30
good for the
seconds
first kill on to Max Salad here. Finds another Maya on fire. Will get traded though.
Oh,
Spike down B.
Spike has gone down all the way in B site.
Last player standing.
Very slow. They are looking to save this. 3 seconds left on the clock. Yes, they will save their rifles from the previous round, giving EvoX Esports yet another round. One round away from double the points here to double up. Okay, so I have information on how the tiebreaker will work as well. I'll give it to you all after this round is over. if EvoX wins this, we will have to decide who wins the tiebreaker. So I'll let you know how
Deploying
that is
drone.
going to be decided. But with that, the outdrawn does go through B long here, trying to get information. Shahan peeks through, will be taken down by Wata. He does not clear the other angle. Max Salad is going to be good for the kill, but the trades are going to be happening from Hero Raz, and that's going to be 2 rifles recovered, and that's complete. B-side control being taken, spamming through onto spawn here. Needs to be careful. Just 3v4.
Planted.
For the retake here, the Astral Divide will go through. Are they going to clear the back of fight here? K9, my man, takes out 2
Wait,
Overlord.
lineups coming in?
So it's going to be good enough.
Oh, but they manages to.
He sticks it through and goes into double digits, and Hero Raz almost going down to the molly coming out from the KO. And this is a horrible, horrible situation for Maximum Esports to be in. And in the meantime, so tiebreaker will be decided. It will be the difference of their matches, difference in points in their matches across the tournament. So the larger margin that you have won from will be the better. So in that sense, I think EvoX has the lead, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll have to wait and see.
Right here.
Right, here is the call. It is 17 rounds on the board so far, going into this 18th one. Killjoy lockdown in hand for Maya. Do have a pause though in the meantime. It was a call by Zippa, now strategizing on how to get through. Obviously, I don't think anyone went through the points table or the matchup previous matches to decide who has the upper hand. Maybe it is EvoX here, and hence why Maximum Esports have been very careful so far. But they need to win rounds here. They need some points on the board, 7 to 10, and we do see EvoX running away with it now.
Out of charges.
Game will resume back up. Looks to be a hit coming out. Our drone will go to a shot here.
Toxins going up.
Zippa throws out the paint shell into Lance. He goes in with the showstopper, finds
Oh, and he
no
misses
way.
it. No way.
No way he misses that. Might cost them K9 already picking up water here.
One down.
Yes, Alvin?
Yangle Zippa going to be holding the corner. He will take it out. Meanwhile, Navo will be good for one. Going to go for more. Overlord will find another, and that's going to be the attackers who winning the round with Zippa, cleaning up that last kill, making it an 8-10 going into this 19th round. And we will see the operator coming into play for Alvin by the looks of it, and it's going to be Alvin on the operator and everyone else on rifle. So equal, looking
Thanks.
reasonably okay for both sides, pretty much even. Slow push yet again. This is the white card being committed here. Viper's bite going to delay things a little bit here. Alvin has taken a lot of damage, but Zippa in the meantime, it's already heating things up here. Pain Shell is going to take out Alvin. The shots onto the Viper as well. That's the Viper pit down. Zippa trying to get away with the Pain Shells. He manages to step out, but now coming in with the flank. Water will take down Overlord here. And it's going to be up to
One
Shahan.
enemy remaining.
And K9 to clutch is out, but we have other things.
That's close.
Shahan in a 1v4. They are looking to save the rifle here in the hands of Shehan.
Yes, he will probably save this round. But they are pushing Shahan.
Picks up one, but the trade is going to be there from Navo, and it's going to be a 9-10. Maximum Esports making a comeback. At the end of 19 rounds, the score stands at 9-10, still in favor of EvoX Esports here.
Things are looking a bit scary, I would say.
Yes, indeed. And already we see Zippa 20 kills under his belt, looking for more, obviously trying to contest ice speed for that number one spot as a kill leader. But again, we do see Alvin still with the operator. We have the Omen chipping into spawn by the looks of it. He's going to complete it. But look at this push coming through. He spots one, max out good for one, but Zippa is going to be there for the trade. Zippa down to very low HP, has taken quite a bit of damage. Now the plane shells will fly out. Wada is going to shut down K9, who was at the back of side, coming in from behind. Wasn't expecting that, and the Viper Spit will go down after the plant. And now the Hunter's Fury being utilized. Zippa needs to be careful.
You better not pick that.
Overlord will put down water. So 3v3.
You see some lineups coming from Viper, is it? Yes,
Yes,
we
it
do.
is.
Here.
Might have a 10-0 by the looks of it. Oh no, Zippa takes out the ultimate and he will clean out the last couple of players. Maya good for 2, Zippa good for 1, making it a 10-all. We are going into the 21st round, and who would have thought that this is going to happen at the start of things. Going into this 21st round, we do have a bit of a weak buy, I think, coming out from... Actually, yeah, weak buy coming out from the side of EvoX Esports. How much damage can they do with this is going to be the question. Slow push coming out, Owl Drone through a shot.
Okay.
Now already good for the kill onto Alvin here, taking a lot of damage. Overlord takes off water here with that Sheriff. Satchling
Oh, he's going for the...
No
Oh!
way!
That was
This man.
beautiful. Beautiful flank. I would say that's a flank.
I mean, kind of. The shortest flank in the history of Valorant, but yeah.
Exactly. Just satchel straight into sight and then just flank them.
Last player standing.
Max Salad does not clear the angle. Zipper puts him down as well. Good for 3. Looking for the last man. Shehan can
Shan
peek
walk
through.
into... Ooh.
Oh,
Shan
white
is
pick there.
known for his sheriff shots though.
But Maya has other things to say about it, and they do get into 11 here, and now the full buy round for EvoX Esports. Can they equalize things, or will Maximum Esports get into match point?
We do have a game pause.
So the pauses, I'm assuming, from the side of EvoX Esports.
Right here.
It was actually, yeah, it was EvoX Esports, but I think Go is the call, so we should have the game resuming back up. EvoX really need to win this round because this is their buy round. If they lose this, the next round afterwards, Max is going to be able to close it out. So EvoX really looking to get points on the board here now. Geez, the call now
Players are
only.
getting quite restless. I think they're very eager to finish this game off.
This is the thing about a pause coming in, it breaks momentum.
Exactly.
But that's also part and parcel of the tactics that are being used. So I think the game resumed and paused again. Yeah, Zipper wanted the game paused, but we will have it resuming back up now. Yes, it will. 22nd round on the way, ladies and gentlemen, and it's 11-10. And what a game this has been. We knew it was going to be even, but this close on map 2 was not expected. 11-10 in favor of Maxim Esports now. And looks like they are going in for this fast hit at B with a little bit of hookah control and long as well. Boombot will fly out into hookah. Slowing down, Viper's Bite slowing things down. They know that the operator is in play here. I'll be careful. Oh my lord, no
Super carry
Raiders.
that.
Now the Killjoy lockdown is going to be in place from Maya as well, and now a man down going into this.
Pushing them back into. But they are inside.
Oh, Max Salad going in, takes out one. Hero Raz is going to be there for the trade. It's a 3v4 now. The plant will finally go down.
Spike planted.
K9 has a really good angle. He takes out one. Can he find more though? Zipper, Wada has the blind in hand. He does throw it out.
And some lineups. Lineups coming from Viper.
K9 takes out Wada. Down to the last two here. K9 on very low HP though. He plays through. He will get that Zipper as well. The nullification is going to be used. This is going to be. No. The Viper's Bite is going to clean up the kill, but now no lineups coming out. K9 is going to peek through. He doesn't have the time. He's going back in for the defuse. Does he have the time? Is going to be the question. Hero Raz pushing through. K9, can he take this out?
But,
half defuse.
oh.
No, he gets taken out. And that is match point for Maxim Esports and EvoX in all
Match
sorts
point.
of trouble here. They will have to force this. They are going to be on a very weak bye, and they need to win this round. Tournament life hangs in the balance.
Well, Tara, you're getting your wish.
Okay, so apparently I'm getting stats here from our production team. So EvoX needed to win map number 2 with a 9-round difference to go ahead. So it is already Maxim Esports through to the playoffs. Sorry for the spoilers, guys, but let's still finish this map because EvoX still looking to make a name for themselves, and they have proven themselves immensely here. 11-10, can they maybe get by work? K9 getting spammed through here, not finding the kill though. They will get the plant down. Alvin in trouble. The Satchel will stop him from peeking through. Zipper taking quite a bit of damage here. Alvin going to go back in here again. Alvin pushing through. He will get taken down. The trades are going to be there from Navo on to Alvin here. The push is still coming through. And Navo is going to be good for the kill here. K9 puts a one on to Wada here. Overlord will trade out Navo. It's a 3v2 down to the last two players. Maya and Hero Raz left. Hero Raz with the lineups coming out as well. They do have the Nano Swarms also. Can they make it happen? The Astral Divide goes through as well. But the Viper's Bite half defuse is going to go through. Overlord will take out Maya. And now K9 pushing Hero Raz down here. Hero Raz coming through showers. Can they get the defuse? Who is on the spike?
One
The
enemy
defuse will come
remaining.
through, but no, they do get both the kills. The lineups are working through. They don't have the time. And K9 gets taken down.
Attackers
Hero
win.
Raz making it work. Maximum Esports are your winners, taking the map against EvoX in a 2-0 and making their way through into the playoffs as the second
Incredible.
place in group number 1 here. What a game coming out from Maximum Esports. They were pushed to the absolute brink of defeat on that map number 2, but bringing it back. What a performance from Zipper and especially Hero Raz. I think a lot of that credit has to go to Hero Raz. Didn't frag out a lot, but the lineups and his utility usage was absolutely amazing. But the man of the hour, Zipper, the Raids man, one of the best Raiders in the country, picking up 26 kills in this with 5 first bloods for the side of Maxim Esports. And yet again, we didn't see the performance from Alvin that we did see in those previous matches for EvoX. Definitely not having the best of days. But Max Salad trying to clutch things out. We did see him work really hard in the previous match as well, previous map as well. K9 also doing a lot of work for the side of EvoX, but overall, just a better team, Maximum Esports on the particular day. And Kyrie, I predicted it. First map winners.
Yes,
We'll
you
take it
did.
2-0. We'll take it 2-0.
Let's not question your judgment. Sarah knows it all,
Yes.
guys. Just saying.
No, I don't. But my predictions have been so far right. It has been so far right.
True.
But very close game though. I'm thoroughly impressed with the performance that EvoX has put up, because this roster, they're the best that EvoX has to offer. And also, this is the first time that I'm seeing them play in against teams like Maximum Esports as well as Mobile Lions. So they're definitely proving that they are a team to be reckoned with. And just today's game against Phoenix Gaming just proved how good they are. And today's map number
Exactly.
2 showed a lot from what they are capable of. But in the end, there was lineups coming out from Hero Raz just being a little bit too much to deal with for the side of EvoX. And with that, we will be going into the head-to-head in a little while. So while we do wait for those quick stats, what is going to be interesting to see is whether kill leader has been taken away from iSpeed, because we did see Zippa gunning for it for some time now. Whether he has been able to close the gap down is going to be the question. With 2 games, 20 plus kills in both games, I think. Whether that would have been enough to take away the spot from iSpeed is the question here. But it's definitely a tough one, because iSpeed, Noob Alliance in total having won all their 6 maps, it's definitely going to be a tough run for anyone who is going to take that away from iSpeed. But as the current standings goes, is going to be Noob Alliance leading group number 1 with Maximum Esports at second place in group number 1. So Max will face off against whoever is the winner from tonight's game, WG versus UG, and NA will face the loser of tonight's map. So definitely some interesting stuff coming out for the side. Okay, some weird I'm getting some stats from the production team. I was like wondering what I was getting at the time. But yes, so like I was saying, the Noob Alliance will be facing the losers of tonight's match at 10 p.m. and Maximum Esports will be facing off against the winners of tonight's game. So obviously Noob Alliance is in a very comfortable position here. Tonight's game can go either way. I don't know how much of work UG has been putting in, but obviously they are definitely one of the best teams in the country. They were dominant for such a long time. But I'm putting my money on WG. I cannot just. It is too hard, Kyrie. I mean, WG, the way that they play, that fast-paced Valorant, they do not care. They do not care. They are so confident. They're brimming with confidence, and this team, these bunch of youngsters, are just on another level right now. And whether the experience coming out, because the side of UG boasts with a lot of experience. We have the likes of Roach, Defiance, and Benje. These 3 players have been together for the longest time, since CS 1.6 days, then going to CSGO and now into Valorant. They have been together for a really long time, a lot of experience coming out in terms of FPS games. And whether that experience is going to be enough to beat the raw talent that is WG is going to be the question tonight. But do not miss out on this match, ladies and gentlemen. We will be starting it at around 11 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. So make sure to do join us for that match. Grab yourself a Red Bull. I know it's getting late in the day, but make sure to grab yourself a Red Bull. Keep up with us for this amazing 2-game series that we are going to be seeing at 11 p.m. between UG and WG. Having said that, for the teams that did not qualify for the playoffs, I mean, hats off to you guys. You all put an amazing performance. A special mention needs to go out for EvoX as well as Techmorph for the performance that they put up. Hands down, one of the best underdog ones I have seen from them. They had these moments of flair that it looked like they can do it all. I even thought that the side of Techmorph will have a really good fight against UG. It did not end up being so. I mean, UG did end up winning that matchup. I think it was already played, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on this. I think that match is already over. That's one of these teams that I came to love. The side from Techmorph, absolutely amazing. And then today, EvoX Esports, proving why they do deserve to be in the top 8 in the country. What a performance coming out from them in this map number 2. Map number 1, not so much, but a dominant performance against Phoenix Gaming yesterday. An all-around really good performance. They should be happy with it coming in with a new roster into this tournament. They should be very happy with the performance that they have put up. And just I think we should be having the head-to-head ready from our production team as well as the match MVP. I can make the prediction it's going to be Zippa. I mean, not too hard to make right now with the stats that he did put up across both maps. But the interesting part is going to be how much of an average combat score has he put up, and the amount of overall kills that he has as well is going to be what is interesting, and whether that overall kills would have been enough to beat out our top kill leader so far. So while we do wait for it, Kyrie, I want to give a little bit of interesting stats of what we are looking at throughout the entirety of our group stages so far. Let me get these. Yeah, okay. So right now, we do have a change. I think we might have a change in max most number of kills. But right now, before we get into it, we do have the most picked agent right now, and that is Sova. Sova has been the most picked. We have seen him in obviously every map that we have played. I don't think we have had a single map without the Sova. Where Sova was not picked. But the most number of deaths, it's still being led by Afzal or Matrix from the side of Phoenix Gaming. 97 deaths in total for him. I mean, a rough run for him. He did have some moments of brilliance on that Phoenix. He stuck to that Phoenix.
Definitely.
He was the only player who played Phoenix throughout that entire tournament, so far at least. And he did have a really good run. Deaths are it happens. I mean, he's the entry duelist for the team. He did sacrifice his life for the cause of the team and ended up with the most number of deaths so far. Tough luck. And then we have Zing from Noob Alliance picking up 52 assists with the most number of assists so far in the tournament. And Zippa with 38 first bloods in total. This man has been absolutely amazing. And then we have Hara from Maximum Esports taking the most number of plants with 33 plants coming out for him, as well as Tekmoff Mash coming up with 11 diffusers. So okay, but yes, so those are the stats that we are looking at so far, but it's going to be interesting to see how these will change after today's first and second maps. We'll have to wait and see until the stats are through. But like I said, most picked agent is of course Sova, which has not changed, and I don't think it will change throughout the entirety of the tournament. I think one of the standard agents that we have been seeing. But overall, I think the agents that we haven't seen too much of is Breach. I think we saw once.
Yes.
That was, I think, UG versus Zyphos. Yeah, I think it was UG versus Zyphos on Fracture, where we saw the Breach being played. Let me actually quickly confirm this. I'm looking at match number 1. Yes, we did have a Breach being played by Jazz on the side of Union Gaming, as well as Zyphos also did play a Breach in the hands of Sinbad on Fracture, that was. And we have only seen Fracture once in this tournament so far. And the only map that we haven't seen is actually Split. We haven't seen Split throughout this entire tournament, and hopefully we'll get to see it. Obviously, we might see it towards the grand finals, because grand finals, I don't know what the format is like, whether it's a BO5 or BO3, but I'm assuming by the time we hit grand finals, I'm pretty sure we will see Split, because right now it has been ignored completely by everyone.
Definitely.
We saw Breeze, we saw Icebox, we saw Ascent, a lot of it. I think one of the most played maps has to be Ascent by now. And we saw Fracture once, and Haven, we saw it once as well. Haven also, there was only one game on Haven. I think it was Phoenix Gaming who picked it up. But yeah, it was one of Haven, one of Fracture, and the rest of it, Split not being played at all. And it's really sad, because I love Split. I mean, it's such an amazing map. And especially for all these raidsmen, especially with teams like players like, Zippa, Chroms, Ice Speed. I mean, it's a raids map, and the map not being played at all feels bad. But hopefully we will maybe see it tonight. Who knows? The UG versus WG, we might even see it tonight. But we are right now waiting on the head-to-head as well as the MVP for the match and the final stats after this two map series between Maximum Esports and EvoX. Kyrie, before we head into that, I'm not sure. Are you joining me for the WG versus UG game? Are you going to be joining me?
I have no idea. Let's ask Rarel.
Okay, so apparently Zeno is going to be joining me for that game. So before I let you off the hook, since you're not, I won't be able to put you on the spot in that match.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you supporting? Who do you think will win? Not who you're supporting, but who do you think will win?
Well, if I think from that point of view, I think WG is gonna win. Definitely.
Okay. Okay, so right now for anyone who is watching at home, the panel is all with WG. So UG obviously having
No,
a lot to prove
I
right now.
usually does have good players, and I support them wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
But I feel like WG is gonna win this.
For sure. And yes, so yeah, obviously UG fans and the team itself having a lot to prove right now. And obviously, if you are your team, the teams that you're supporting, whatever team that you're supporting, make sure to head on over to the Valorant community page where there is the fan poll happening for all 8 teams that are taking part. Make sure to go and vote and show your support to your favorite team and favorite players. Of course, make sure to do that. You can leave a comment on the poll as to who your favorite player is, and make sure to vote for your favorite team as well. And with that, we have the head-to-head coming for match number 2. Let's have a look. It's obviously going to be Zipper from one side, but I'm interested to see who it's going to be on the other side. So it's going to be Max Salad. He definitely did play a pivotal role for the side of EvoX Esports here, putting up a really good performance. 19 kills to the 26 on Zipper, with an average combat score of 226 on Max Salad, and Zipper coming out with 343 and 5 first bloods under his name, and 2 first bloods for Max Salad, and an average KD of 2.0 and 1.4 for Max Salad. And what a performance it was from Zipper. Zipper having a really good tournament so far. I think all the Brazemans in this tournament, Crumbs, Zipper, iSpeed, they're having a ball of a time. And the only downside of this is iSpeed actually did not play Raze on Breeze, and they played, out of their 6 maps, they played 2 on Breeze, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe even 3 on Breeze. So there was 3 maps that iSpeed did not play Raze on, and the rest of the maps he was on Raze. But overall, this tournament, I think, I don't know whether we have that stats. Hopefully, we can have it by the playoffs. The most successful agent, if you can pick a most successful agent right now, it has to be Raze, with the performance that all the Raze mains in the tournament has been having. The ACS, the First Bloods, the KD, it's all Raze right now. Majority of the games. I'm pretty sure all the maps that we have been seeing, it has been just, Raze MVP across the board. So I'm pretty sure the most successful agent right now, at least in Sri Lankan standards, is going to be Raze. Yeah. But in terms of plants, number of plants, I think Viper may take it home as an agent for the most number of plants. I know I said that the most plants are with who was the player actually? I think it was someone from Maxim Esports. We'll have to wait for the final stats to come in. But I think it has to be a Viper main, because we've been seeing a lot of Viper as well as a controller. Only maps that we haven't been seeing Viper is on Ascent. And with that, we do have the MVP coming up. Let's take a look at who is the MVP for this matchup is going to be. And ladies and gentlemen, taking the MVP for this match, it's going to be another Raze main, as predicted. It is going to be Zipper with an average combat score of 667 across the 2 maps. What a performance coming out from this man. He has been having an amazing tournament. Expecting a lot more from him going into the playoffs, into the semifinals of this Valorant Pro League. And with that, we do have the stats being readied up as well. Let's take a look at the overall tournament stats here. With that, Zipper actually with this performance has taken the Logitech kill leader position here with 125 kills, overtaking iSpeed, who was on 110. So by a big margin here, taking the top spot with a 15 kill margin over iSpeed. And iSpeed obviously not going to be too happy with this, and he has a lot to prove going into the semifinals to reclaim that top spot. Not going to be easy for him to do so, but with that, We have the overall stats here. Most deaths metrics holding strong with 97 deaths under his belt. We have Zing from Noble Lions taking in the most assists with 52, and we have the most number of first bloods coming in for Zippa with 38. Most plunge is going to be Hota from Maximum Esports, and Nash from Techmoff having the most number of diffusers. And we do have the points table coming up on screen next. Let's take a look at how the group stands after these two matches, and what will the points look like. So we do have group number 1 here. It's going to be Group A. Noble Lions leading the chart with a perfect score 6-0, taking the top spot of group number A with 12 points, and Maximum Esports with a 4-2 taking the second place with 8 points, and EvoX Esports winning that matchup against Phoenix, taking 4 points and coming in at third place. Phoenix Gaming, not the best of runs, but they did have some flares of brilliance across the maps that they played, but not being able to close out any of it, not being able to get any points. And then on the side of Group B, we have Union Gaming having played only 2 games, or rather 4 maps so far, having got themselves 8 points. Wolfgang Esports tying them, also having only played 4 maps so far with 8 points. Techmoff has played all 6 maps and are having only 4 points. So we know that Techmoff and Zyphos are out of contention for the playoffs. Tough run for Zyphos Esports. We expected a lot from them because they were the previous roster from Cloy. Didn't have the same performance that we were expecting. They did not play with the full roster most of the time. They had to sub in a lot of players, a lot of personal stuff, but they were not able to perform to everyone's expectation. Hopefully they'll come in next time for another tournament by Logitech and Gamer.LK, obviously, and perform as expected. But with that, we'll be going in for a short break, guys. Get yourself a Red Bull, get energized. We are going into the match of the group stage that everyone has been waiting for. Union Gaming versus Wolfgang Esports for the top spot of Group B, and to see how our playoff bracket is going to look like. Do join us again at exactly 11:15. We will be going live, so do join us again for that. But until then, it's going to be me, Kyrie, and Cheddar signing off. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Kyrie, for joining me. Thank you so much to the production team as well. And guys, make sure to join us at 11:15. It's going to be me, going off. See you guys.
Come on, let's go!
Give me those shots.
Who's next?